MMA Fighting presents Khabib vs. Ferguson. 5th time's the charm. December 11th, 2015. The Ultimate Fighter Season 22 finale, Las Vegas, Nevada. Originally booked as Tony Ferguson vs. Khabib Nurmagomedov, Khabib was forced to withdraw due to a rib injury, a little over a month away from the fight. Top lightweight contender Edson Barboza would replace Khabib in the co-main event spot.
Tony, a lot of people were looking forward to your fight against Khabib Nurmagomedov. Unfortunately, it's not happening. This is a pretty good backup plan. How disappointed were you, though, when you found out he was out?
I was pissed, Ariel. I'm going to be honest with you. I got up to 201 pounds preparing for this bear wrestler, and I want to take him to his home. I want to make sure. In Sambo, right, you take them from their feet to their back. What's that? Instant win, baby. And then I was going to finish him. He robbed me of that. Put you in a bubble, buddy. So when they offered me Khabib, I already knew that it was going to be Edson Barboza. Just knowing that, with Khabib's background and knowing that he does get hurt, he doesn't have anybody overseeing his training. And he's not smart enough to be able to slow it down or get some rest, because resting is a part of the fight game. But Edson Barboza has Eddie Alvarez. You have Frankie Edgar over there. I have 0 UFC fighters I work with for a specific reason, because my energies are solely on what I work on. I don't have to belong to these big gyms because I am the big gym in Orange County.
What if they say, okay, we want the Khabib fight? Are you interested in that anymore, or have you moved on?
Oh, it'd be awesome. Wrap him up in a bubble and be good.
Okay.
The fight ends up being one of the best fights of 2015. Ferguson eventually wins by submission midway in the second round. Ferguson would take both Fight of the Night and Performance of the Night honors.
Fight of the night, Tony Ferguson defeating Edson Barboza. We just got word, by the way, that Ferguson was transported to the hospital, but checked out, all good, no problems there. So that is obviously good to hear. I mean, obviously he has some cuts and, he lost a little bit of blood, but it was a tremendous win for Tony. He has definitely stepped up to the plate. He now has 7 wins in a row. That's second longest in the UFC's lightweight division, behind Donald Cerrone, who fights for the belt next week. Has he done enough now to warrant a title shot? Because I think you may have tweeted that.
I want to ask him.
And I may have a bone to pick, but let's go on the record here.
He 100% deserves it. I do not understand the people saying that he doesn't at this point. It's 7 wins, 6 finishes. He's beaten guys like Josh Thompson. The way that he's beating them, it's incredible. I'm still buzzing about that fight. That was a tremendous fight. That was so much fun. And how lucky are we that fight didn't get stopped in the first round with that illegal upkick? That would have that would
devastating.
That would have kind of killed the show a little bit, because it wasn't that good of a card until that point. I just love everything Tony Ferguson's doing right now. His whole persona, his intensity, his style, his entries and his exits, and just the way his movements, and he's going for these rolling knee bars and stuff. Yes. Just everything about that fight was so entertaining, and Barboza just smashing him in the body the entire time. I thought that was a fantastic fight, perhaps a fight of the year contender.
April 16th, 2016. UFC on Fox 19. Teixeira vs. Evans, Tampa, Florida. Originally booked as Khabib Nurmagomedov vs. Tony Ferguson as the main event, for the first time in his UFC career, Ferguson is forced to pull out of the fight due to an injury. UFC newcomer Daryl Horcher is set to face Khabib on 9 days' notice.
So Tony's been saying that you're afraid of him, that you're the one that doesn't want it. Is it a little strange for you to hear that when you're the one who's here and he's not fighting?
You agree this is a stupid decision. He asked me, like, after 2 months, this day, May, June, something like this. How we can ask? He injured, he pulled out. I am here. UFC give me fight versus Tony, 16 April, I'm here. Where's Tony? Tony is pulled out? Please, shut up. Shut up. I have fight, Daryl Horcher. I have to focus this guy. I no want to speak about this guy. If you guys have some question about my fight, about my comeback, about my future, you can ask. Please forget about Tony.
Ariel Helwani post-fight at UFC on Fox 19 alongside Khabib Nurmagomedov, who defeated Daryl Horcher tonight. Khabib, welcome back and congratulations on the win. Can you put into words 2 years later what it's like just to come back and get a victory like that?
I'm very happy, Ariel, because 2 years is a long time, and when I come back, now I feel MMA a little bit different, and that's why I changed a lot of things in my game, in my ground game, in my diet, in my training. Like, I changed a lot of things, and tonight I show this.
I don't know if you saw, but Tony Ferguson went on Twitter and said he wasn't impressed with your performance and is again asking to fight you on May 29th. You're not interested in that, right?
Okay, guys, if we talk about this, I training almost 100 days for this fight. Now we have for before 29 men 6 weeks, and you guys want I beginning my sparring session in Monday. You guys want I keep my training camp now?
I'm not.
No.
Yeah.
But this is stupid decision. Nobody do this. I am not cowboy. I'm different. Cowboy lose a lot of time. He can say I can fight next week, something like this. I have goal, belt, and I know and I feel I deserve title shot. And forget about Tony.
March 4th, 2017, UFC 209, Woodley vs. Thompson 2, Las Vegas, Nevada. For the third time, Tony Ferguson and Khabib Nurmagomedov are booked to face each other as the co-main event. The stakes this time are much higher, with an interim UFC lightweight champion belt now on the line.
I want to stay honest with you guys, but of course I'm excited about this. I can't wait when cage close. I wanna feel his power. I wanna feel his striking speed. I wanna feel this guy, because we're supposed to fight 2 times before. Now we finally fight. No, that's why. Little bit nervous, but everybody nervous. Nobody want to lose. I have 24 win streak. You guys think I wanna lose? Of course I don't want to lose. But I stay focused. I stay focused on this guy.
There's 2 people and 1 referee, and that dude's gonna have to stop me from beating the shit out of Khabib. Well, you can love somebody without liking him, man. I love Khabib, man. He's my brother in arms. We're all here. We're all for one. I got peace with him, but inside that we got beef. We gotta squash this shit. I'm tired of it, man. He's a bully. I'm gonna shut him up. But I got respect for him and his father and his whole camp. But the next time they try to surround me and my team, we got problems. Because the other day they tried to pull that stupid shit, and I'm a dangerous man inside and outside that octagon, baby. This is a battle between 2 warriors. I got a 9-fight win streak. What sounds better than 9? Fucking 10, baby. And we're here, 10 Planet Jiu-Jitsu. I'm here with my squad from Tony Ferguson MMA. Dude, we're here for Snap Jitsu all day, baby. And he's gonna find out what that means real hard. I'm gonna put so much pressure on this kid. I'm gonna hit him so hard in his stomach. I hope this dude takes a knee. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna take him down, I'm gonna let him up, I'm gonna beat him mentally. This dude has no fucking way, no way to beat me on my way to victory. I wanted to put in some weight. I want to look good for you guys. I want to make sure that I look like a champion, I fight like a champion, I am a champion. So I put on some extra pounds, baby. Put on some extra pounds. Just wait till the next time. It'll look twice as big.
Hey guys, if you check your emails, we did just announce that the Khabib-Ferguson fight has been canceled. Khabib has been released from the hospital, but he was not medically cleared to fight due to weight management issues.
Breaking news, as you just heard it, Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson, one of the most anticipated fights of the year. The fight that both combatants called the best lightweight fight of all time has officially been canceled. UFC lightweight Khabib Nurmagomedov was transported to Sunrise Hospital and Medical Center Thursday evening due to weight management medical issues. He was treated and has been discharged. The scheduled interim lightweight championship bout between Nurmagomedov and Tony Ferguson at UFC 209 has been canceled.
Tony, you went through a grueling camp. You got here today, you made weight, and then you found out that the fight was off, that Khabib Nurmagomedov had to go to the hospital. What was your thought? What went through your mind when you got that news?
I thought it was a nightmare, man. Something worse than El Cucuy. There's just some shitty stuff that you had to go through. This happens in the fight game. No disrespect to the UFC or to Khabib. Everything happens for a reason. This is a fighter sport, man. So I want every single one of you to give love for the UFC and give love to Khabib. And I really want you guys to buy this pay-per-view because the rest of the fucking card is amazing. Stay true, fans. Stay awesome. Make sure you guys follow me on my way to victory. And I love every fucking one of you.
Tony Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen.
April 7th, 2018. UFC 223. Nurmagomedov versus Iaquinta. Brooklyn, New York. For the 4th time, Tony Ferguson and Khabib Nurmagomedov are set to face each other, this time as the main event at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, for the UFC Lightweight Championship.
Belt or no belt, this fight was gonna happen. Guarantee it. We're both gonna make weight. I know he missed, half a pound his last weigh-in, so that's gonna be staring at him right in the face. I know he's gonna make weight, I'm gonna make weight, and I hope this place sells out. I'm not even fucking playing.
Khabib?
I think it's gonna be happen. I hope. But when I pull out, everybody talk about this, but you guys remember why I fight with that Horcher? Because he pull out. He pull out too. I pull out, he pull out. Now we're gonna fight for real belt. 10 win streak versus 25 win streak. Let's go.
You've obviously tried to make the Tony and Khabib fight a few times and it's fallen through. Do you have an insurance policy in place? Will you have somebody like an Eddie Alvarez on standby if one of these guys can't make the fight?
You got a 45 champion. I would gladly take that spot after March 3rd.
Somebody's gonna get their ass kicked that day.
We haven't really thought about that. I'm hoping the fourth time's a charm, and this fight's gonna happen. So we'll figure it out. We don't have anything in place right now. No.
Dana, what time is it? What time is it, Dana? Please tell these guys.
It's Tony time, bitches.
Nobody talk about Tony time. All world talk about Khabib time.
No, it's Khabib chump, not champ.
Everybody talk about my time. Ask
Khabib
Dana.
chump,
Ask Dana.
not champ.
Please, Dana. Show these guys. What time is it, guys?
It's tiramisu time, bitches.
Tiramisu is forget, brother. I make weight, come back, beat number 3, guys.
You still got half a pound
not like
to
number
do.
7.
You still got half a pound to go.
Not like you, number 7,
You
and
got
become
half a pound.
fake
Get out of here. I
champion.
beat everybody.
Hey, I beat number 3. You beat number 7, and you become like
You
fake
couldn't even
champion.
finish that.
What are you talking about?
I finished him in the second round.
I don't need finish
You're
people.
fat, you're slow, and you have no
I'm
rhythm.
old people.
You have a
I'm
furry
old
hand that's
people.
collecting
Hey, I don't
cobwebs.
finish people.
I can't wait to shut your face with my hand.
We'll
I'm gonna
see.
knock you out. Just for you, I'm gonna knock you out.
UFC 223 is less than 24 hours away, Danny. I feel like I need, at least for the audience and maybe for both of us, let's try to run down the timeline of events that got us to this exact moment, all right? Buckle up for this one. Last Thursday, 8 days ago, Tony Ferguson on the Fox slot in Los Angeles, doing interviews, the Colin Cowherd show, tweaks his knee, ends up being a serious knee injury, may or may not need surgery. But what we found out 3 days later to be exact, on Easter Sunday, was that the knee injury was serious enough to rule him out of UFC 223. The original main event for Saturday night's card, Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson, for the 4th time now, had been canceled. So Saturday night ends up being a breath of fresh air for the UFC and the entire MMA community. No drama, no, crazy theatrics, which is what we've come to expect here in New York. It was pretty uneventful. Not to say that it was a boring night, but it just kind of happened. And that's okay sometimes in MMA. That was nice to see. So congratulations to Khabib Nurmagomedov. He finally gets that UFC gold. Now we wait and see what happens for him next, who he fights. Will Tony Ferguson reemerge as an interim champion? Will Conor McGregor reemerge? What is going on in that lightweight division? There's a little more clarity, but something tells me it's going to get a hell of a lot more interesting now that Khabib has that belt. And again, of course,
April 18th, 2020. UFC 249, Khabib versus Ferguson. Location to be announced. For the 5th time, the champ, Khabib Nurmagomedov, is scheduled to face the #1 contender, Tony Ferguson, in what the UFC has called, quote, the most anticipated fight ever.
It's tiramisu time, motherfuckers! We're keeping it sweet, we're keeping it savvy, and we'll keep it a little classy. The hype is real. You better fucking be there, Khabib. I'm glad you showed up. Just sit it down and walk away.
I think we have to fight.
Fuck your legacy.
I think he deserves this. He is real challenge. I respect his skills. But like fighter, he's very good fighter, but why people don't like him? Because he's stupid guy. You know, that's why nobody understand him.
I'm very educated,
Like
motherfucker.
honestly, like he look like stupid, you know. That's why nobody like him. But like fighter is very good fighter, you know. And I respect his skill, and that's why he here, you know. Like biggest fight on the year, and we'll see April 18. This
Champ shit only, motherfucker. I can't understand you,
is
son
gonna
of a
be
bitch.
big excuse.
I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna mop the mat with your fucking hat. You can't wait.
Him and
I'm gonna
his
use all
fans.
this for training.
Big
I'm gonna go in there so
excuse.
soon.
I know.
Oh, it's gonna be fucking.
When I smash him, when I make him
Can't
flat,
wait
when
to
I make
fucking
him
shut
top,
your mouth with my
people are
hand.
gonna talk about his
I'm gonna
own.
hit you so hard in your stomach, you're gonna piss fucking blood, kid.
Stupid guy.
This kid's a bully. He's never been in a street fight, never actually been thrown into a trash can or like any kind of shit like that. So now you're
Street
fucking,
fight, I
you're
can
fucking
eat
with
you.
somebody that you don't want to. I don't have to bring this.
Sunglasses. In
I'm gonna
street
street
fight, I
fight you,
can eat
motherfucker.
you. You understand?
Nah,
Who are you?
you're-
You never fight in. You American guy. In American, you cannot fight in street.
There we go.
I am
Yes,
from
right.
Real Mountain. I can eat you in street
Here we
fight.
go.
What are you talking?
All you Americans, right, that are cheering for this
hey,
little
I
bitch.
don't care. All Americans, they know.
Love you.
They know where I'm from. I can eat you in street fight. What are you talking about? When you fight in street, tell me when you fight in street. When you fight in street, tell me. Okay, for
I'm
example.
from fucking Oxnard, bitch.
Okay, what? What is this? What is this, Oxford?
And Muskegon, Michigan.
Hey, Tony, look at me. Look at when you fight last time. When you fight last time in street, tell the people true. Tell
Last
the
time I
people
fell in
true.
the street,
Huh?
man, it was a one-punch fucking knockout.
What? When you fight in street, we talk
Hey,
about
Pops
street
always
fight.
told me you
Hey,
had
I
to
can
really
eat
fucking
you in
quick
street
and
fight.
overseas.
You think this is cage fight in street? You think this is cage fight?
I'm gonna throw you in the fucking cage.
I'm gonna broke you in street
Watch.
fight. You
You're gonna have
understand?
fucking check
What are you
marks on
talking
your
about?
face.
The championship match was originally booked to take place at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. However, due to the worldwide coronavirus pandemic, local government officials are prohibiting the show from happening because of safety concerns. The venue and location for the fight have yet to be determined.
South by Southwest, the Music and Arts Festival got canceled today because of the coronavirus outbreak. Any concerns? Anything that you guys can do to try to... Hey, it's a legitimate question. It's a legitimate question.
Corona's cool, but Montejo's better.
Legitimate question. I mean, it's got to be a little bit of a concern, right, for any big event.
So when it comes to safety of the athletes and the fans and everything else, no matter where we go or what we do, we're always concerned with that. And we've been thinking about this for weeks. Dr. Davidson's been involved, and yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say other than that.
You said on your
We're not canceling the event.
Well, no, I'm not. I didn't say that. Never said that. You said.